the VLit Vowl 40. Let's have a quick look. Hey guys, Vick here, back with another video, a quick look video. Still very under the weather here, still very poorly, I'm afraid. So we're just going to have a quick look at this today, the VLit Vowl 40 with Preco mouth to lung tank on top. So, all last year, start of this year, VZone have been producing the Preco. They've got all these different versions of the Preco kits, you know. They've got, basically what the Preco is a direct to lung disposable sub tank, and we did cover it on the channel at the end of last year. It's quite a nice vape, but it did create a lot of questions as to disposable, is that a good thing, and how will that play out, all that, and there's very mixed opinions from you guys in the comments on the whole disposable thing. But the actual vape was quite a nice steady 40-50 watt sort of sub tank vape, so it was quite a nice vape. They've now got this one. This is the Preco mouth to lung, and again it's a disposable tank, but this time it is for lower wattage vaping, mouth to lung. They do say it does direct to lung as well, which it does, but actually the mouth to lung bit is the bit it struggles with, and that's the bit in its name, and we'll come all the way back to that. So it's a disposable mouth to lung tank from VZone, and they're partnering it with this mod, the VLit Vowl 40. It's an interesting name. It's an even more interesting looking device. I hate the look of this device. For me, it looks like a bit of medical equipment, to be honest. It looks like the sort of thing a doctor might hand you, or the sort of thing, you know, a residential care patient might be holding. It just looks like a little, you know, pharmaceutical tool. It really, I mean, it's crazy light. The whole thing is like, you know, really light, because the tank's plastic, the mod's plastic. It's really light, feels well made and sturdy, but I just think it just looks like it looks like a remote doorbell or something. I'm just not cool on the looks. I just don't think it looks good at all. Yeah, it looks like something a doctor might give you for you to try vaping. So there we go. So that is that. So what this has got going on is a 1600 mAh battery. It's got adjustable wattage in the form of 3 lights. So you go 1, 2, 3, and it takes you up to 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, takes you up to 3 bars. 1, 2, 3, down to 1 bar, and they are voltage ranges really, and the wattage changes based on the resistance of the tank you've got on. So that's what that's doing. 1600 mAh, built-in battery, micro USB to charge it. It's crazy light. It's got a big clicky fire button, and yeah, it looks like a doctor's tool. So there we go. So that is the VLit Vowl 40, and that's what that is doing. It's called 40 because technically, if you put a lower ohm tank on top, then and put it up to 3 bars, it can do 40 watts. So that's why it's called that. It's a thing. Right, so back to the tank. The Preco mouth to lung. It's a 0.19 coil. It's got adjustable airflow on here. Now I currently have it fully open, which gives you a low wattage direct to lung hit like this. Very steady, very low wattage. I could bump that up, but I don't particularly want to. But yeah, as you can see, you can do very much a direct to lung hit on here. Now, if I take this off and just get this right, the bit that slightly disappoints me on this is if I go down to 1 hole, it's still very, very airy tank in my opinion. If I completely close the airflow, now you're getting a mouth to lung vape, but I don't think that's not traditionally the idea of a tank, is to completely close the airflow in order to get a mouth to lung vape. But you can do that, and then you can get it mouth to lung in. So there you go. So that is the mouth to lung on here. In my opinion, my advice, if you're getting a Preco mouth to lung, completely close the airflow off to get a proper mouth to lung vape out of this. That's the only way I've been able to with the airflow in any way open, it's too loose for a genuine mouth to lung. So yeah, it's beyond that though. The actual Preco mouth to lung is very similar to the Preco. There's a rubber bung up top. It's top fill. When the coil's done, it's done. You've got to throw away the whole tank. And yeah, it's sort of a disposable, out and about mouth to lung tank if you need it. So there we go. So that is the kit. In terms of flavour and coil longevity and all that sort of stuff, not bad. I just think it's a bit weird that you have to completely close the airflow to get a mouth to lung vape. When you do that, the mouth to lung vape isn't that bad. Not a bad mouth to lung vape when you do that. Flavour's not bad as well. It's wicking okay. I'm not having any leaking or flooding issues. I wish the top fill was a more traditional style of top fill in some way, somehow. The rubber bung thing's a bit tedious, but beyond that, you know, it's solid. It's very much like the Preco kits, you know, the other Preco kits. It's solid and it does a job, but it's completely unspectacular. I really don't like the look of the mod. I just don't think it looks cool at all. I don't know. I'm 2 bars now. I don't know. I don't know. Something about the mod is just not exciting me at all. The mouth to lung works if you completely close it, or the other option is to completely open it up and just have a really low wattage sort of direct to lung situation. I seem to have to take the tank off the mod to adjust the airflow as well, which is a slight disappointment. What other things do you need to know? Is there anything I've missed from the specs? The tank is available in clear or ash. The mod is available in blue, black, grey. The power levels, technically, because they can't pin you down to a wattage, because it's all about the resistance, soft, normal and hard are what they're calling the power options on here. And the mod can fire down to 0.3 ohms. And that's about it, really. That's about it. 1600 mAh. I guess the biggest you could fit on top is a 24mm tank. I'm reaching to give you something of any use, really. If you desperately need a mouth to lung, handy disposable mouth to lung tank, the Preco one's okay. It's okay. Preco mouth to lung is okay. Not too bad at all. The mod, I don't see a purpose for the mod, really. It's super simple for a starter, I guess. But there's a million even easier options for a starter these days, so can't really see that one taking off. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think of the VLit Vowl 40 down low in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.